Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your total body strength, cardio, and endurance workout. What you're going to need today, dumbbells. Whatever you have, grab them. For reference, I have a pair of 25s and 15s. But you and I are different, so I want you to find a weight selection that feels challenging, but something that you can keep a really good form with at all times. You will also need a mat and probably a towel and hydration around as well. Here's today's format. We have giant sets, so we have 4 exercises at a time. Each giant set will be performed twice. The first round will only be 30 seconds per exercise. On that round, challenge yourself with your weight selection. Find a weight selection that feels challenging, right around that 8 to 12 rep range. After the 30-second round is up, so 2 minutes of total work, we'll get a 30-second recovery. Then we repeat that same giant set, but this time 60 seconds per exercise. For this round, drop the weight selection to something a little bit lighter. Think right around 15 to 20 reps. Of course, the reps will change depending on the exercise, but heavier for the 30-second round, a little bit lighter for that 60-second round. It's a drop set, but kind of not, because the time is being lengthened. There is no jumping today. However, just because there's no jumping, it's not high impact. Low impact doesn't mean low intensity. So this will be challenging. So go ahead, grab all your stuff, meet me on your mat for a very quick warm up, and let's get to work. We begin your workout with a very quick warm-up. We begin with bird dog. So come to a tabletop position. Keep your core, your deep core engaged. Extend left arm, extend right leg. Keep that hip down. And then we switch one at a time. We're here for 60 seconds. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. This begins your workout. About 1 more rep each side, then we go into bear plank shoulder taps. Let's do 1 more rep. Bring it back to center, engage deep core, lift the knees off the mat, and then tap shoulder one at a time, straight into it, 30 seconds. Here's your last 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, now we get into our actual work. 25 pounds is what I'll be grabbing for our first round, but if you want to stay a little bit lighter for that first round, feel free to stay with lighter for both rounds starting out. All right, we start with a single arm clean. So we'll take it in the left hand to start. Use the lower body to drive that dumbbell up right above shoulder level. All right, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Next up, we have a knee to press. So bring it back, push it up, and then return. Lunge it back, knee goes all the way down onto the mat, press it up, then return. Keep your core tight throughout. Don't let the rib cage flare. Rib cage stays stacked over pelvis. Single arm clean on the other side. Let's get it. Kneel to press in 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, press it up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 30 seconds to recover. Then we go on to a 60-second round. Same exact exercise. I'll be dropping my weight to 15s. Single arm clean to press, left side, let's go. Just a clean. Use the lower body to drive that dumbbell up. Kneel to press is next. Neutral grip position in that shoulder press. And 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Press it up. Core stays tight. Drive it up. Good. Single arm clean is next. We do the other side. Let's go. Kneel to press is next. And 3, 2, and 1. Last rep. Last 3, 2, and 1. Recover 30 seconds. Then we go to a clean to press. We add on to those cleans that we just did, and now we press it up. We'll go left and then hit a lower body exercise, B stance to single leg. It's 30-second round first. 1 dumbbell only. Single arm, clean to press. Let's go. Now we add on to it. Stay right here. Use the lower body to drive it up. Control it down. Lower body drives it up. Lower body drives it up again. Core stays tight during these unilateral exercises. Last 3, 2, and 1. B stance RDL. So we go 80-20. 1 B stance, hip goes back. And then we go right into the single leg. Hips go back. Nothing else moves. The hips are the moving part. Core stays tight. And then single leg. If needed, you can just stick with this B stance variation. Clean to press other side. Let's go. B stance RDL in 3, 2, and 1. 80-20. Core stays tight. Hips are the moving part. Drive it up with the front leg. And then back leg goes along for the ride with the single leg. If needed, you may feel a little bit wobbly. That's okay. You can always just stick with the B stance variation. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 30 seconds to recover. And then we hit our 60-second round. I'll be dropping to 15. Here we go. Grab that weight. 60-second round, 4 minutes of total work. Let's go. Clean to press, drive it up. Use the lower body to drive it up again. Next up, B stance RDL to a single leg RDL. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. 80-20. Hinge it back with the hips. And then bring it up for that single leg. You're not moving with the back leg. The back leg is along for the ride. So again, only moving part hips. Core stays tight. Core stays tight as you hinge from that hip. Back leg just automatically goes back. Of course, stick with this B stance position, kickstand, whatever you want to call it, as an option. You can always use a wall or a chair to help stabilize. That is a great option as well, especially if you feel a little bit wobbly. You could, I bet money that you could do it with a chair right here. Last rep. Clean to press. Other side, let's go. Final round of those B stance RDLs. 2 single leg RDL is next in 3, 2, and 1. 80-20, core stays tight. Only moving part is the hip. Spine stays as still as possible. Use that glute to drive it up. Hip goes back again on the single leg RDL. Bring it up again. Use a chair, use a wall to help stabilize on both. That's a great way to do it starting out. And it will bias that glute hamstring a little bit more than working the core. Different ways to do it depending on your goal. One side may feel a little bit more wobbly than the other. That's okay. Rep it out less than 30 seconds. Last rep. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Grab a drink, towel off. 25s are next, 30-second round. New giant set coming your way. We start with a single arm snatch. Keep the dumbbell tight to the body the entire time. It's not coming out here. Tight to the body. Let's go. Keep the rib cage stacked over pelvis, even at the top. Don't let the rib cage tilt up. Here we go. Reverse lunge to a row. Let's get it. Step back, hinge forward, row it neutral, step it back. Step it back, hinge forward, drive that dumbbell towards the back hip, bring it in. Single arm snatch, other side. Let's go. Reverse lunge to a row. Let's go. Hinge back, row, drive it up. This lunge with a forward lean, neutral spine will really hit that glute and hamstring. Quads working as well. But this little angle, this slight switch up, really challenging that side. Of course, your lat is working as well. Last 3, 2, 1. Wow. 30 seconds. Do what you need to do. 60-second round is next. Single arm snatch. I'm going to give you a different view. Let's go. Reverse lunge to a row. Let's go. Forward lean with the lunge. Neutral grip with the row. Of course, you can use this offhand to help stabilize. Single arm snatch on the other side is next. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reverse lunge to a row is next. And 3, 2, and 1. Last 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Final giant set. 30-second round is next. You'll need both dumbbells this round. We begin with a push-up to a row. So we'll do the push-up on the with the grip on the dumbbells, can't talk, on or off the knees, wide stance, push-up, row right, row left, push-up on or off the knees, row right, row left. Keep those hips still, core stays tight. Sumo squat is next. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, step it in, and then just rep it out. Sumo squat. Quarter rep at the bottom. Heels and toes out, wide stance. Quarter rep. Drive it up. Next up, hip hinge row. Neutral to pronated. In 3, 2, and 1. Core stays tight. Hinge from the hips. Neutral grip. Flip it. Pronated. Elbows in tight. Elbows go away from another. Thrusters are next. In 3, 2, and 1. Neutral grip. Squat. Use the lower body to drive those dumbbells up, then down. Recover. Final 4 minutes is coming up. Grab those 15s. 60-second round is next. Here we go. Push up to a renegade row. Let's go wide stance. Elbows in, core stays tight. Row right, row left. Option or alternative, knees to the ground throughout. Sumo squat is next. In 3, 2, and 1. This time we do a sumo squat with dumbbells. So 1 rep with dumbbells, release the dumbbells, calf raise. Grab the dumbbells, release, calf raise. Last 3, 2, and 1. Neutral grip row. Core stays tight. Hinge from the hips. Palms in. Rotate. Palms face you. So in, pronated, rip the dumbbells apart. Neutral Thrusters are next in 3, 2, and 1. Come on, 15 seconds. Dig deep. You got this. Last rep. And we are done. Nice work. Let's stretch. Let's stretch. As soon as I catch my breath, down to the mat. Wow. That one was tough. Bring one foot forward, neutral spine, and then just go into it. Reach the opposing arm up and over. You'll feel a deep stretch along the hip flexor. One more big deep inhale. On the exhale, dorsiflex the front foot, straighten it, and then hinge for a nice stretch along the back of the leg. And when you're ready, come out of it, other side. One more big deep inhale. On the exhale, straighten front leg, dorsiflex, and feel it mainly along the hamstring. You'll feel it into the calf as well, possibly into the glute. And bring that foot in, come to a tabletop position. Keep the hips stacked over the knees, walk the hands out until you're in puppy pose, feeling a nice stretch along the lats and the back of the arms. Final stretch is a shoulder opener. It's pretty intense, so come to your mat. Arm goes out to the side, and then very slowly start to just roll over onto the side, using that foot as a kickstand. This should feel good. It should feel like a stretch. It should never be painful. If it's painful, come out of it. One way to intensify this is to come out of it, bend at the elbow, and then, oh, wow, yeah, you're going to feel it right in the front of the delt into that chest. Breathe into it. Every exhale, you'll feel that muscle just, start to lengthen a little bit. Don't fight it. When you're ready, come out of it. Let's do the other side. You'll probably have one side that's tighter than the other. It's pretty normal. One side, if we're like sitting down at a computer, one side, not knowingly, will typically round a little bit more, get a little bit tight. If you bent your elbow, come out of it and go into that deeper stretch. Wow, wow, wow. One more big deep inhale. On the exhale, roll out of it. Press up and come into child's pose. You can stay here for as long as you want. When you're ready, come out of it because we got things to do. Wow. Talk about a silent killer challenge. Wow. That one was tough. That will work on your strength, your cardio, and just overall endurance. So as long as you tried your best, that's what matters most. Keep up the amazing work. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tag me in your posts and stories on IG at Larie Midkiff. And most importantly, keep up the amazing work. You rock. Have an amazing rest of the day.